Welcome to Shape Sculptor. This will be the first video regarding this workbench. So as we can see, the workbench name over here, Shape Sculptor. For the case study, I have the same Makita case over here. Now, as you can see, it is a little bit laggy. This is because the model is quite complex. Within Shape Sculptor, if I'm gonna go to analyze this, we're gonna see that we don't have that information available over here, like within Digital Shape Editor. But keep in mind that you can also always go over here, type in information, and you will receive the information panel. And afterwards, you just need to select the object, and you're gonna see the, let's say, the number of triangle points, visible points over here. And as you can see, the number of points over here is quite high. So this is one of the reasons why it is a little bit laggy, since if I will zoom in and I will go a little bit closer, we're gonna see how dense the mesh will be. Now, this will be regarding the first operation, which is called brush select. As we can see, if I'm gonna click on brush select, we only receive a radius over here, which is currently set to 3 millimeters. I can have this increase, for example, to 5. And if I'm gonna hold down the left mouse button, we're gonna see how we can do a brush selection. That means wherever I'm gonna, let's say, move the mouse, we're gonna have those elements selected. If you wanna add to the selection, you can hold down Control, and you will add additional areas. And if you want to remove something from the selection, you can hold down Shift. And again, you can draw on top of pre-selected elements, and those will be deselected. As we can see, since the mesh is quite complex, this is a little bit laggy. Also, if you want to find out additional, let's say, more information, if I'm going to press Shift F1, we're going to see the question mark over here on the mouse cursor with CATIA. I can go over here, and we're going to see that brush selection. This will select triangles from polygonal mesh using a brush. If you hold down Control, we can add. With Shift, we can remove, and we can also change the radius of that. If you're going to also open, so this is the case study from Artec. But as we can see over here within the documentation, CATIA makes use of the Stanford Bunny over here. So if you're not familiar with this mesh, this was one of the first models created using 3D scanning. As you can see, this was created in 94. Over here are the informations regarding the mesh, and this, as we can see, is a widely used 3D model in computer graphics. I'm sure that you have seen that bunny in various renders. As you can see, this was developed by Greg and Marc in 1994, and this is considered one of the most iconic test models in the field. The main reason is since this is free. So this is why CATIA decided, let's say the SAL system decided to have it added over here. If I'm gonna open that bunny, so let me have that open. We have the mesh over here. Again, if I wanna see the information, I'm gonna type in information in the bottom corner, and we're gonna see the triangle number. So we see over here 69,451. I will go back over here. We're gonna see that, yeah, this is the, let's say, the initial model, which is also available over here. But afterwards, we need to have it transform into a file format that can be also added directly to CATIA. But again, with brush select, since these bunnies are a lot smaller, we see that a 3 millimeter brush will be quite large. So we can go, for example, with 1. And we see that this moves a lot better since the mesh is not that dense. And again, if I'm gonna hold down Shift, we can have the possibility to remove some of those selections. So I hope that you find this video useful. This was regarding brush select in CATIA within Shape Sculptor Workbench. So if you enjoy this content, I will position a similar video over here to the left. I will also add this to the CATIA V5 tips and tricks playlist. And also consider to subscribe if you want more content like this. I will put a subscribe button over here on the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.